David Brazil alongside Coach Kurt Plotner as we get set for a baseball game at Hillcrest. And 0-2 start, but I would say, I haven't talked to you since the Webb City game, but bright spots in both of those.
Yeah, we definitely made some adjustments last night against Webb and did some things that we had talked about in practice on Sunday, and really swung the bat well. It was kind of just a really well-played baseball game on both sides, and somebody had to lose, and unfortunately it was us.
What do you see 2 games in that anything that surprises you about this team, or you've done better than expected to this point?
Well, offensively, I thought we were going to be better all along than we have been in a while, and we've proven that we scored a lot of runs last night, and we've done some really good things. The pitching's kind of the one area where we've kind of got roughed up a little bit that I wouldn't say that I had expected. But they're really quality teams. I figure they're probably two best teams in the league, maybe. And I think we're close to them, and just kind of 2 tough ways to open the season.
You've got Hillcrest today, and playing on their field they've added turf on the infield, so you probably wouldn't get this one in if it weren't for that.
Yeah, having played here in high school myself, it's definitely a different look than it used to be. But it's nice that they have it and we're able to play. Our field was actually maybe playable, so I don't know. But we definitely need to get back out there and play after yesterday. We played so well and came up short, and I think the kids are just excited to have another chance to compete today.
What do you know about the Hornets? It's early, obviously.
Yeah, they're off to a slow start. They're obviously always very competitive and well coached. And so I think, we're going to have to take care of business just like any time we come out on the field. And hopefully we end up on the right side of the win-loss column today.
All right. Thanks.
Yep.
Well, welcome to Republic Tigers baseball from Hillcrest High School on the north side of Springfield as the Tigers get set for their 3rd game of the season. They will take on the Hornets as a part of the Lael Leadoff Classic. Tigers are 0-2. They've played 2 of the best teams in the area and acquitted themselves fairly well. And you can already tell the big factor in this one is going to be the wind from the sound coming in through the microphone. It is pretty breezy out here, and the wind blowing pretty much straight into my face, and I'm looking I'm next to the camera, so blowing in from left field straight in, and I don't think we're going to see many home runs hit out to left field. We may see home runs, though, and speaking of home runs, Riker Harrington had a shot yesterday in Webb City in the 1st inning, a 2-run blast to right field, and it had the help of the wind, but it would have been out pretty much no matter where the wind was blowing from what everybody said. It was, I think the Webb City announcer, Adam Winkler, called it a moonshot when it came off the bat, and so we'll see what he can do today and see what the Tigers can do as they are looking for their 1st win. I'll give you starting lineups, and we'll start with the Tigers. Leading off, Vincent Pyatt. He's at shortstop. Gavin Beckner is the catcher. He'll bat 2nd. Riker Harrington, the right fielder, will bat 3rd. Kyle Hill will play 2nd base and bat in the cleanup position. Jared Hughes will play 1st base and bat 5th. Bryce Messier, the DH today, he's batting 6th. The 7-hitter is Ace McWaters, the third baseman. Richard Potter, who was 3 for 3 yesterday, is the left fielder for the Tigers today. And Gavin Walker will be in center field and bat ninth. The pitcher is Brady Usgar. For Hillcrest, leading off will be London Hayes, the first baseman. Colby Baker, the left fielder, will bat second. And Avery Grant, the center fielder, will bat third. The pitcher, Landon Clark, will be the cleanup hitter today. Shane Stafford will bat fifth. He's the shortstop. Ethan Cates, the second baseman, bats sixth. Braxton Baker, the DH, is the 7-hitter. Cole Griesmer, Hillcrest's third baseman, bats eighth. And Cannon Brayfield, the catcher, will bat in the 9th spot. Gage Merchant, the right fielder, will not be in the batting lineup. And we are just about set to go here. Hillcrest and Republic. Last warm-up pitch from Landon Clark. And we're ready to go. Here comes Vincent Pyatt to lead it off for the Tigers. Stands in there right-handed, waits for the pitch, and here it comes, and it is a fastball over the inside corner. That is a called strike one. Pyatt will look to get on base ahead of the Tigers sluggers. And here's the next one. Swinging a ground ball right back up the middle. That is going to get past the diving shortstop, go into center field, and Pyatt is on with a leadoff single. So Pyatt did exactly what Kurt Plotner asked of him, which was to get on base to lead off the inning. And now that brings Gavin Beckner in. Throw over to first base. Too late. And a swing and a miss by Gavin Beckner. Next pitch on the way. That one is in the turf. Started to say in the dirt, but they've got an infield with turf and turf cutouts where the sliding pits would normally be. And that is part of the reason we're able to play today. A dirt infield might have been a little bit too sloppy. There goes Pyatt, swing and a foul down the left field line. And Pyatt will trot back to first base. Good cut by Beckner, but a little too far out in front. One and two to Beckner, and the next pitch is swung on and lined into left field. That is slicing and rather hooking toward the line, and it's going to drop in there, and that's a leadoff 2 hits in a row, and sliding into third base safely is Vincent Pyatt. So the first 2 batters are aboard for the Tigers, and Riker Harrington will step in. Good start for Republic as the first 2 batters have reached base off of Landon Clark. And Gavin Beckner, the catcher, will have a seat for a pinch runner, and I didn't catch who it was who came in. Between trying to keep things from blowing off the table and keeping the score sheet, it's hard to keep up with what's going on. Breaking pitch just catches the inside corner on Harrington, and it's 0-1 to Riker. Pyatt at third base. Nobody out. And that one goes behind Harrington. He leans away from it, gets away from the catcher, but not very far. And it's 1-1 to Riker Harrington. Kyle Hill on deck. Jared Hughes in the hole for the Tigers. Next one on the way, and that is a little bit off the plate outside. 2-1. Long time, long look in by the pitcher. And here it comes, and a swing and a miss by Harrington. And that evens the count at 2-2. First two batters on. Good start for the Tigers. Harrington hopes to continue it here. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way. And that one is inside. Catcher Ken Brayfield stopped it from getting by him. But the count now full to Harrington with Hill on deck. Here's the pitch. Swung on and popped up toward third. Floating over toward the dugout. And Harrington is retired as he pops out to the third baseman. That was Cole Griesmer who went over and made the catch. And there's one down here in the first inning. Now Kyle Hill stands in, the second baseman, cleanup hitter. First pitch to him is outside. Good play again by Brayfield to get in front of it. Here's the next one. Swung on and hit high in the air to left field. Pyatt will tag. The wind is blowing it in. Left fielder makes the catch. The throw is on the mark, but not in time to get Pyatt. He comes in to score on the sacrifice fly by Kyle Hill. And it's 1-0 Republic. The other runner moved up to third base and is there with 2 outs for Jared Hughes. Out of the stretch, here's the pitch. A little bit high. Ball 1 to Hughes. Bryce Messier waits on deck. Republic jumped on top yesterday against Webb City. Led 7-1 and let it slip away. Breaking pitch catches the outside corner. Evens the count at 1-1. Next one to Hughes on the way. And he swings and misses at a pitch that I think was a little bit outside. And the count is now 1-2 on Hughes. Here's the next, and a line drive just foul past the third base bag. That was maybe 2 feet foul. Great cut by Hughes, but he couldn't keep it between the lines. So we'll do it again. Still 1-2 on Jared Hughes. London Clark trying to work out of trouble. First 2 batters reached. He's allowed 1 run and a swing and a miss. I think he took something off. Hughes struck out. And that ends the inning. First strikeout of the game for London Clark. And the Tigers score 1 run on 2 hits. They left 1 runner on base. And we go to the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 Tigers. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Pinnaker Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Pinnaker Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Pinnaker every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnaker every time!
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
London Hayes to lead it off. The first baseman for Hillcrest watches the first one go high and outside from Brady Usgard. Usgard getting his first start of the season. Next one is off the plate inside, 2-0. It'll be London Hayes, Colby Baker, and Avery Grant here in the first inning for Hillcrest. The next pitch is a ball inside, and the first three pitches have missed the mark by Brady Usgard. And the next one is a ball as well. So Usgard walks the leadoff hitter. And that'll be bring in the left fielder, Colby Baker. And the first pitch is a strike to Baker. Usgard, the right-hander, delivers. It's a bunt. It's down the third base side. Usgard throws it wild. Hughes grabbed it, kept it from going by him. But everybody is safe.
Now batting, number 7, Avery Grant.
And we're going to call that an E1 on Usgard. And the first two batters are on for Hillcrest. That's what Republic did in the top of the inning. Usgard's first pitch is a fastball over the outside corner. That's strike one. To Avery Grant, the number 3 hitter, the center fielder for the Hornets. Landon Clark, the pitcher, is on deck. And a breaking pitch catches the corner as well. A good pitch from Usgard, and that one's over the outside half. And he's got Grant in the hole, 0-2. Hayes down at second, Baker at first. And the batter Grant calls timeout. So Usgard steps off, gets back on now, looks in for the sign. And here's the pitch, up high, he wasted one with a fastball, 1-2. Usgard gets the sign from Beckner again. Comes to the stretch. And here's the pitch. And it's swung on and chopped through the hole on the left side into the outfield. Runner is going to try to score. The throw is cut off. And the runners stay at first and second. And Hillcrest has its first run and has even the score 1-1.
Now batting number 27.
So an RBI single by Avery Grant makes the score 1-1, and Landon Clark steps in. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. There's a swing and a little blooper into right field, and everybody is going to move up one base. The bases are going to be loaded. Now the throw gets away as it was thrown into second base, and that's going to be an error on the right fielder.
Coming to the plate, number 6, Shane Stafford.
And it's 2-1. On the single by Landon Clark. No RBI there because the run scored on the error by the right fielder. There's a swing and a foul off to the right side. There's a strike from Usgard, and it's 0-2 to Shane Stafford. And now I think I've got the scoreboard fixed. So I'm going to turn it back on. There's a swing and a fly ball foul down the right field line. It's going to go out of play, or down the left field line, rather. Out of play. There we go. We've got the scoreboard up now. 2-1, Hillcrest on top. And speaking of the scoreboard, Destiny Church is our scoreboard sponsor throughout baseball season. Thanks to Destiny Church for coming on board and making our expanded broadcast coverage of the baseball team possible. That one missed, and it's 1-2 to Shane Stafford with runners at first and second. Usgard bounces it up there. Good play by Beckner to keep it in front of him. And it's 2-2. Ethan Cates, the second baseman, is on deck. And a swing and a miss, and Usgard gets the strikeout. So Stafford down on strikes, and that's the first out of the inning. Let's see if that can settle Usgard down a little bit. First pitch to Ethan Cates is high, and it's 1-0. Next one is inside off the glove of Beckner. He scrambles back to the screen, and the runners move up. So a wild pitch on Usgard moves up the runners to second and third. And Cates with the hitter's count at 2-0. Next pitch is in the dirt and scooped by Beckner. 3-0 now to Ethan Cates. Braxton Baker waits on deck. And that one catches the inside corner. Good pitch from Usgard. And the count's 3-1. He's got a base open, but Hillcrest has already scored 2 runs here in the bottom of the first. And there's only one out, and that one is a strike over the outside corner. The count is full, 3-2. So Usgard trying to work his way back. And a swing and a miss. He tied him up in kind of an excuse me swing. He went all the way around, but he had his hands in trying to do something with it and wasn't able to. So Cates strikes out, and 2 straight strikeouts for Brady Usgard. That brings in Braxton Baker. Out of the wind up, and a swing and a chopper right back to Usgard. He turns, throws to first, and that's going to do it. So he settled down, got out of trouble, and the ground out 1-3 ends the inning. But 2 runs, 2 hits, a walk, and 2 errors for the Tigers, who've been clean defensively up to this point in the season. But a rough first inning, and Hillcrest leads it 2-1 as we go to the second inning. Back with more after this on Republic Tigers Sports.
Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. It's almost time to start thinking about your lawn and garden, and Sherry at C&H Plants can help. Whether it's landscaping or getting that vegetable garden you've always wanted, she has what you need at her greenhouse on PP Highway. Mention you heard this ad and get 10% off your greenhouse purchase. This offer is only valid at the greenhouse location. But C&H also has succulents, houseplants, home decor items, and much more available at the guest house in Republic. C&H Plants, turning Republic green since 1995.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Bryce Messier will lead it off here in the second inning for the Tigers, who trail 2-1. And the first pitch to Messier is outside. Messier, the left-hander, stands in there to lead things off. It'll be Messier, Ace McWaters, and Richard Potter. If anybody gets on, Gavin Walker for the Tigers in this second inning. And the next pitch is swung on and hit to center field, right at the center fielder. He had to back up a few steps, then the wind blew it right back to where he was standing in the first place, and that's a fly out to start the second inning for Bryce Messier. So the center fielder makes the play, and the batter is retired by Landon Clark. And it brings in Ace McWaters. Tiger third baseman stands in there from the right side. And takes the strike over the outside corner. Not happy with the call. Doesn't say anything. Just the body language, you could tell he was not pleased with the call. 0-1 to Ace McWaters. That one's a swing and a line drive right at the right fielder, who caught it in his tracks. McWaters hit it hard, but right at the outfielder. And two quick outs for the Tigers here in the top of the second. Richard Potter had 3 hits yesterday at Webb City. And he calls timeout. Took too long for Landon Clark to decide what he wanted to throw. So Potter called timeout. Here comes the pitch, and a breaking pitch, off speed. He was out in front, laid off, and it was a called strike. That was a good decision not to swing at that pitch because he would have just kind of weakly grounded it back to the pitcher or the third baseman if he'd made contact. He was way out in front. Next one on the way, and that is a breaking pitch outside. Bounced up there, and it's 1-1. Next one from Clark is swung on and lined into left center field. That is going to drop in there. Center fielder over to cut it off. Trying for two and sliding into second base safely with a double is Richard Potter. So he continues to hit the ball well. That's 4 straight hits for Richard Potter. And he's at second base with 2 outs for Gavin Walker. And a base hit here would most likely tie the game for the Tigers. Swung on and chopped foul up the third base side. Oh, 0-1 to Gavin Walker. Vincent Pyatt is on deck. And I think that we're going to have a conference on the mound. Landon Clark wants to talk about what set of signals they're going to be using with a runner on second base. Won the count, and the pitch is off the plate outside. 1-1 now to Gavin Walker. First 2 batters reached for Hillcrest, or for Republic, in the top of the first. First 4 batters reached base for Hillcrest in the bottom of the first. And Gavin Walker takes the strike, and it's 1-2. Next one is swung on and missed. It gets by the catcher. There goes Walker down to first base. He's going to be there safely. And Potter moves up to third. So we'll call that a pass ball, a strikeout. Walker down to first. First and third for the leadoff hitter, Vincent Pyatt, who singled and scored his first time. And the top of this lineup is as good as anybody in the area, and that is a called strike. Down to second base goes the runner, Gavin Walker. So a stolen base for Walker. Has 2 runners in scoring position for Pyatt. And he waits for the delivery from Landon Clark. And it's inside, moved him off the plate. He spins away from it. Counts 1-1. On deck, Gavin Beckner. Breaking pitch outside. Blocked by the catcher, Cannon Brayfield. And it's 2-1 now. Swing and a little jam job to the right side is going to get it, be a base hit, and both runners are going to come in to score. Great heads-up base running by Gavin Walker. Pyatt just hit it off the fists. And the second baseman was way over toward the middle of the infield. If he'd have been in his normal position, that would have been an easy ground out. But 2 runners score, and that is the easiest 2 RBIs that Vincent Pyatt has ever gotten. brings Gavin Beckner to the plate with Pyatt at first base, and the Tigers have taken a 3-2 lead. On deck is Riker Harrington. And Beckner swings and misses at that one. Let's see if Pyatt decides to try to get down to second base to get into scoring position for Beckner with Riker Harrington on deck. There he goes. The pitch is outside. The throw is too late and offline, and Pyatt does steal the base. And he is in scoring position for Gavin Beckner, who has a 1-1 count. Clark comes set and delivers it high. I think it was a breaking pitch that stayed just up a little bit. And it's 2-1. Beckner leaned back. It broke a little, but not enough to catch the strike zone. So 2-1 on Beckner now. Clark delivers the next, and a fastball is grounded to the shortstop. Up and over, and it's not going to be in time. It's offline. It gets by the first baseman. And here comes the runner, Pyatt, to score. Adam Brown is in to run after Beckner reached to keep the inning alive, and it's 4-2 Republic. And there goes Brown, and he steals the base, slides in head first. So he's in scoring position with Riker Harrington at bat. And Harrington grounds it right back to the pitcher. Clark makes the play, lobs it over the first baseman, and that's going to end the inning. Harrington retired for the second time, but a big inning for the Tigers as they score 3 runs and take a 2-run lead at the end of 1.5. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It's 4-2 Republic. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
With virtual grocery shopping, birthday parties, and even yoga, it seems everyone is doing things virtually. At Cox Health, we have 2 virtual care options to make it even easier to get the care you need from your home or workplace. Virtual visits on demand to see the first available Cox Health provider, and our new virtual visits for primary and specialty care. Now, you can schedule a virtual appointment for adult wellness exams and other routine care with a physician you already know and trust. To learn more, visit Cox Health at coxhealth.com.
Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
Bottom of the second inning, and the first pitch from Brady Escard is outside, a ball to Cole Griezmer, who grounds it to the second baseman, and it is booted, and that's going to be an error. Looked like it might have skipped on the turf or something. misplayed by Kyle Hill, and Cole Griesmer is on to lead off the second inning. And Cannon Brayfield stands in. Usgard checks the runner, delivers, and Brayfield squares to bunt. Fouled it back to the screen. Back to the top of the order after this. London Hayes is on deck. And another bunt attempt. That one is chopped right back behind home plate, past Beckner. And in the hole 0-2 is Cannon Brayfield. Usgard's next pitch is swung on and missed by Brayfield. He strikes out. Third strikeout of the game for Cannon Brayfield, or rather for Brady Usgard, as Brayfield strikes out, and that brings up London Hayes. Hayes walked to lead off the game and came around to score. Pickoff move is just to keep the runner honest over there. That's Cole Griesmer, who reached on an error by the second baseman Kyle Hill to lead off the inning. Pitch from Usgard is up high on a fastball. 1-0. Next one is popped up, straight up, and it's going to blow out of play, way out of play. That one seemed like it was popped straight into the air, and it ended up about 50 feet behind the backstop. That's how hard the wind is blowing. So it's 1-1 to London Hayes. Next pitch is a ball off the plate. Might have been a little bit low, maybe a little outside. Two and one. And that one's outside, 3-1. And Hayes is trying to work his second walk of the game. Swung and grounded to second. Hill up with that one, scooped it up, threw to first to get the out. Runner moves up to second base. And Hayes is retired 4-3. So it'll be a runner at second with 2 outs for Colby Baker, who reached on an error and scored. He was trying to sacrifice in the first inning, and Usgard threw the ball away, trying to retire him at first. And he swings and misses at an off-speed pitch, way out in front. 0-1 to Colby Baker. Avery Grant is on deck. Next pitch is on the outside corner. That was a good location by Brady Usgard, and he's ahead 0-2 on the number 2 hitter in the Hillcrest lineup, Colby Baker. And a breaking pitch gets him. Baker whiffed at it and is down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 innings for Brady Usgard. It'll be Hill, Hughes, and Messier due up in the third inning for the Tigers, who lead at 4-2 as we go to the third. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Back on Republic Tiger Sports as the Tigers come to bat in the third inning. Kyle Hill, Jared Hughes, Bryce Messier due up for Republic. They lead at 4-2, looking for their first win of the season. And here's the first pitch of the inning. It is a ball inside to Kyle Hill. Hill hit a sacrifice fly to left field in the first inning. So he's got an RBI. And the next pitch to him is low. 2-0. Line drive down the third baseline. He turned on it, and that's going to be extra bases for Hill, I think. And he cruises into second base with a double to lead things off. So Kyle Hill smashed the ball down the third baseline. And he's got a leadoff double, and he's down there at second base for Jared Hughes. First pitch to Hughes is swung on and tipped, goes off the catcher's glove. Back to the screen. And it's 0-1 to Hughes. Hughes struck out his first time up. Next one is low. Good job by the catcher Brayfield to keep it in front of him. And the count is even 1-1. Next pitch from Clark is swung on and grounded up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner is going to be held up by third by Kurt Plotner, and now a wild bounce as the ball hit the mound and bounded up over the catcher to the backstop, and that allows the runner to come around and score. So Hill had stopped at third, but the throw home, instead of being cut off, it hit the mound before the cutoff man could get it. Hill comes around to score. Hughes with the single. And now he's down at second for Bryce Messier. Messier flied out to center field his first time. And he swings and golfs it down the left field side. And it bounces out of reach of the third baseman. So no RBI on that last play because Hill had stopped and then came in on the wild throw, and I guess that's technically a tough luck error on the center fielder. And it's 0-2 on Messier. Trying to at least move Hughes over to third with nobody out now, and he swings and fouls it off to the left, out of play. Still 0-2 on Bryce Messier. Ace McWater's on deck. He hit the ball hard his first time up, but right at the right fielder. And Messier hit the ball pretty hard as well. He hit it right at the center fielder. In fact, if the wind hadn't been blowing in, that might have gotten over the center fielder's head. That one is inside and maybe a little bit low. 1-2 to Messier. Tigers on top 5-2. And a a swing and a ground ball to second base. Up with it and going to first base is the second baseman, Ethan Cates. Makes the play, retires Messier, but Messier did move the runner over. And so Hughes is over there at third base now with the one out. And Ace McWaters comes to the plate. Good job by Messier to make sure he could at least advance the runner. And let's see if the Tigers can tack on another one here. McWaters waits for the first one, and it is on the outside corner. Strike one. Richard Potter on deck. He was 3 for 3 yesterday. Hit a double his first time up today. So 4 straight hits for Richard Potter. And a swing and a miss by McWaters. He was out in front, and he's in the hole 0-2. Next one is popped into right center field, and going back is the second baseman to make the play. Runner tags, doesn't advance. And so McWaters is retired on a little looping line drive. The wind knocked down, and the second baseman made the catch. So 2 outs now, and Potter stands in. Landon Clark trying to keep Hughes over there at third base. He got there with 1 out. First 2 batters reached base for the Tigers, and they've only scored 1 run, and the first pitch to Potter is a strike. Clark comes to the stretch and delivers, and that one is outside. Good play by Brayfield. He had to reach for it and keep it in front. That would have scored Hughes. But instead the count is even at 1-1. One run in the first, 3 in the second, 1 here in the third for the Tigers. And a swing and a pop-up. It's going to go out of play off to the left side. And a swing and a miss. Potter goes down on strikes. That's the first time in 5 at-bats that he's been retired, and that ends the inning. And Landon Clark works out of trouble. He did give up 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left on base for the Tigers at the end of 2.5. It's 5-2 Republic. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we've got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they would love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. or 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12. Doors open at 6. Service begins at 6:30. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram or online at destinychurch.me. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. First pitch in the bottom of the third inning is in the dirt. 1-0 to Avery Grant. It's the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for Hillcrest. Grant, Landon Clark, and Shane Stafford in a swing and a ground ball to the shortstop. Charging in, making the play, firing across. Nice scoop by Hughes, and a good play by Pyatt. And Grant is retired 6-3. Better Look at the Action was sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. 1-0 the count now to Landon Clark, and the next pitch to him is a strike. 1-1. Usgard has settled down after a rocky start. The first 4 batters reached. 2 hits, a walk, and an error. But since then, he's been solid. There's a chopper, 1 hop, coming in and making the play, throwing across, and in time. So good play by the third baseman, McWaters. And 2 infield outs in quick succession to start the 3rd inning. And Usgard has settled down. Stafford watches a fastball go inside, 1-0 to Shane Stafford. He struck out his first time. And in fact, he was the first batter retired by Usgard. Chopper foul up the third baseline. McWaters comes in and picks it up, throws it back to Usgard. And Shane Stafford trots back to home plate to do it again. 1-1 the count. Tigers will be at home on Thursday, and we'll have that broadcast as well. They will host Rogersville in their first home game of the season. And hopefully they'll be looking for their 2nd straight win if they can keep things going the way they are here today. Usgard winds and delivers, and it is a ball. 2-1. That was close to dropping in there for a strike, and I think maybe if Beckner had caught that, might have been called a strike. It didn't miss by much either way. It's 2-1. Swing and a ground ball toward the third base side, over by the Republic dugout. And it's 2-2. They've made some improvements here, including, you can see the turf on the infield. And there is a swing and a miss and a strikeout for the 2nd time to Shane Stafford. That's 5 strikeouts in 3 innings for Usgard. And we go to the 4th. Tigers on top 5-2. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports and a supporter of all Republic students on the field and off. If you have financial questions, call him at 417-831-5230. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, conveniently located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Ready for the top of the fourth inning. It'll be Gavin Walker, Vincent Pyatt, and Gavin Beckner. Tigers on top, 5-2, and a swing and a miss by Walker. Walker scored his last time up. He struck out and reached base on a pass ball. And he watches that one go high. 1-1. Swinging a grounder to the shortstop. Easy hop, but slow to come away with it and throw it. And that's going to be an infield hit for Gavin Walker. So the shortstop, Shane Stafford, kind of laid back and waited for it to come to him. And Gavin Walker, with good speed, beat it out, and he's on first base to lead off the fourth inning. And Vincent Pyatt, top of the order, back up for the Tigers. And a swing and a miss by Pyatt. 0-1 to him. He's 2 for 2 today, and he scored a couple of runs. So a good game for Vincent Pyatt out of the leadoff spot. Also had a good play at short in the last inning. There goes the runner. A swing and a miss, and down to second base without a throw is Gavin Walker. Second stolen base of the game for Walker. And he's down at second base with nobody out. 0-2 count, though, on Pyatt. Gavin Beckner on deck. Outside. Landon Clark tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't do it. And a gust of wind. It's even blowing even harder now than it has been. It's actually blowing the laptop on my table if I don't hang on to it. That's how hard it's blowing. Pyatt stepped out. There goes the runner, and there's a swing and a shot to center field. It sends the center fielder back, and only the wind kept that from going to the fence. That was drilled to center field, and it's a fly out. And Pyatt's been on base twice, but that is the hardest he's hit it all day. And the runner who was going on the pitch had to turn around and come back, so he didn't even move the runner up through no fault of his own. First out of the inning, and that brings Gavin Beckner in. Beckner singled his first time, reached on an error in the second inning, and stole a base. And the pitch bounces in front of the plate, gets away from the catcher, and down to third base. On the wild pitch goes Gavin Walker. So another one-out opportunity with a runner on third base for the Tigers. They weren't able to take advantage in the last inning with Jared Hughes down there at third. And a curveball drops in there. 1-1 to Beckner. Inside off the plate. 2-1. On deck is Riker Harrington, who's 0 for 2 today. And that one goes high. It gets away from the catcher, bounces right back to him. Sliding in safely is Gavin Walker. Scores on the errant pitch. And it is 6-2 Tigers. Call that a wild pitch. Camera operator and baseball scoring expert Tim Barnes says it's a wild pitch, so that's what it is, and a walk to Beckner. And Adam Brown in to run again. So Beckner goes back to the dugout to get the catcher's gear on. Brown at first takes his lead, and that is a shot to right field. It is gone. Second home run of the season for Riker Harrington, and that was a line drive that got out of here in a hurry. So a different kind of home run from the one he hit at Webb City, which was a high towering drive. That one was just a line shot that got over the fence quickly, and it is 8-2 Tigers. 2 home runs for Riker Harrington in the first 3 games of the season. 2.5 games, really. And here's Kyle Hill. And Hill's probably thinking, well, I could hit it out if the wind weren't blowing about 50 miles an hour in from left field. That pitch outside. Boy, Harrington turned on that in a hurry. I mean, he had quick hands and just smashed it. And that one hits Hill. Couldn't get away from it. And Hill reaches base, and that's the 3rd straight base runner to get on for the Tigers. And it brings up Jared Hughes. And we may be having a pitching change as we've got a visit to the mound. Jared Hughes is 1 for 2. He goes back to the on-deck circle to talk things over with his teammates. As Landon Clark gets some words of wisdom from his coach, and he will stay out there. Pitch low. 1-0 to Hughes. And here's the next one. It is grounded into the hole on the left side. The shortstop stops it, but can't hang on. He wouldn't have had a play anyway. That's an infield hit for Hughes. He's 2 for 3 now. Hill moves up to second base. And Bryce Messier stands in looking for his first hit of the day. Flied out to center and then grounded out to second. His last time up. He's in there now with 2 runners on base and 1 out. And the first pitch drops in there. It's a slider. Caught the inside corner on Messier. 0-1. Ace McWater's on deck. And a fastball catches the outside corner. So good job in this at-bat by Landon Clark of working in and then out. And he's got Messier in the hole. 0-2. Messier fights that one off. I think it hit his foot. Still 0-2 to Messier. And he pops that one up. Foul. Out of play, off to the left. Thought about going after it. The umpire behind home plate checks, and no, says the field umpire. So he didn't go around. And Messier stays alive. Waits for the next one from Landon Clark. Clark checks the runner at second. Now delivers. And it's inside, maybe a little low. Count is even at 2-2. Republic has scored in every inning, and they lead 8-2 here in the top of the fourth. And ripped foul toward the first base dugout. That one is outside and high. And Messier's worked the count full. He was in the hole 0-2, and he's worked his way back to a full count. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and it is inside, and Messier works a walk, so he's on base for the first time. And the bases are loaded for Ace McWaters. Only one out. Kyle Hill at third, Jared Hughes at second, Bryce Messier at first, and one out as Ace McWaters stands in. Good play by Brayfield to keep it in front of him, and it's 1-0. McWaters flew out to right and then kind of hit a looping line drive that the wind knocked down and the second baseman was able to get to. So he's 0 for 2. Richard Potter is on deck. Next one is swung on and missed by Ace McWaters. That one's outside, 2-1. Nowhere to put McWaters. And already an 8-2 lead for Republic. And that one is a fastball. It stays high, and it's 3-1 now. And Clark is in danger of walking in a run. He's going to have to come to McWaters, who can look for a pitch to drive. And here it comes. And it's swung on and fouled back into the woods behind the stadium. Many a baseball player has spent many an hour tromping around back there looking for missing foul balls over the years. So the count is full, 3-2. And here is the pitch to McWaters. And it's lined into right field. And it drops. Right fielder misplayed it. It fell in front of him. May have gone off his glove before it hit the ground. And everybody moves up a base. So a costly error keeps the bases loaded. Hill comes in to score. Hughes goes up to third. Messier is at second. And McWaters is on an error by the right fielder. And Richard Potter comes to the plate with the bases loaded. Ninth batter to bat in the inning for the Tigers, who now lead 9-2. And that pitch is up high. And it's timeout, and I think we are going to have a pitching change this time. Richard Potter doubled in the second inning, moved up on a pass ball, and then scored. And then he struck out to end the third inning. And now he'll bat in the fourth with only one out and the bases loaded. And I don't know, maybe we're not going to get a pitching change. You know, this Leadoff Classic, everybody plays so many games here this first week. And you don't want to run a pitcher into the ground, but I think they're going to make the switch. And that was the second visit to the mound anyway. And it'll be Shane Stafford, the shortstop, who will come in to pitch. So while he warms up, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to see what Richard Potter does. He'll be batting with the bases loaded when we come back after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Henniger Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Pinnaker Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Pinnaker every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnaker every time.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
So the new pitcher, Shane Stafford, is ready to go. And his first pitch is low and blocked by Cannon Brayfield. And Richard Potter is now in control with the 2-0 count. One ball was thrown by the previous pitcher, and now a ball by Shane Stafford. Stafford working from the windup with the bases loaded and one out. And it is low. It gets away from the catcher, and trotting home is Jared Hughes. So Hughes scores on the wild pitch, and everybody else moves up. And Potter has a 3-0 count with Gavin Walker on deck. Walker led off the inning, singled, stole a base, and then ended up scoring on 2 wild pitches, and that is ball 4. Down to first base goes Richard Potter. So Potter's reached base twice, a double and a walk, in addition to his strikeout. And now Gavin Walker stands in with the bases loaded. It's 10-2 Republic. And they're trying to add on here. And a swing and a foul by Walker, who reached for it and barely got a piece of it. First pitch misses, and it's 1-1 to Gavin Walker. Stafford started the game as the shortstop and came in relief of Landon Clark. And the next pitch is down the middle. Strike two. Still just one out here. This has been a long inning for the Tigers. They've already scored 5. And a swing and a ground ball foul. Past Kurt Plotner down the third baseline. The count remains 1-2, and they will be back to the top of the order after Walker. Vincent Pyatt is on deck. Pyatt is 2 for 3 with a couple of runs scored. Walker waits for the pitch from Stafford, and it is on the way, and it is low, blocked, and the runners will stay put. Messier probably could have scored there, but I think Kurt Plotner probably told him just to stay put. Two and two the count. And up high, just above the letters. Walker thought about offering at it, and that was close. He could have been punched out on that one. But the count's full, 3-2. And that one is low, and Stafford walks in a run. So Walker hustles down to first base. Everybody else moves up. That's an RBI for Gavin Walker. McWaters now at third. Potter at second. And we've got a pinch hitter. I said Vincent Pyatt was on deck. Kai Blanzett is in there. Pinch hitting for Pyatt. And Blanzett watches the next one go low. Next pitch to Blanzett is low, and that is 3-0. Base is loaded, and that is ball 4. So Blanzett heads down to first. Another walk, another run scored, and RBI for Mekhi Blanzett. And now it's Blanzett at first, Walker at second, Potter at third, and here comes Gavin Beckner. And that one is low, bounced up there by Stafford, and he is really struggling. It's 12-2 Republic. Still just one out. And that's a called strike. Evens the count at 1-1. The only out of the inning was by Vincent Pyatt. He flied out to center field, hit the ball probably harder than anybody in the inning, and center fielder was able to make the catch. Swing and a miss by Beckner, and it's 1-2. Beckner is 1 for 2 with a walk. He's been on base 3 times, got on an error in the second inning. Singled and scored in the first, stole a base in the second, and then walked and scored in the fourth. Then he takes that one inside. It's 2-2 to Gavin Beckner. Riker Harrington is done. Cole Isles is on deck for the Tigers, and he will bat for Harrington. At least if assuming that there's no double play here. There's a swing and a little grounder to the second baseman. Range is over. Throws to first. Everybody moves up. Runner scores. An RBI for Beckner. He's retired 4-3. And Cole Isles will bat for Harrington. Runners at second and third. It's Walker down at second. Or rather, it's Blancett at second. And Walker is at third. And the first pitch to Isles is a strike. Swinging a grounder to the third baseman. Throw across is low, bounces, and one hop. And Isles is retired 5-3. So that was a turf hop. You used to see that back in the 70s in major league games where they would use the turf to intentionally bounce it going across the diamond, and that's what happened there. But a big inning for the Tigers. They score 8 runs, and they now lead it 13-2. As we go to the bottom of the fourth, we'll take a break and be back with the bottom of the fourth inning after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. It's almost time to start thinking about your lawn and garden, and Sherry at C&H Plants can help. Whether it's landscaping or getting that vegetable garden you've always wanted, she has what you need at her greenhouse on PP Highway. Mention you heard this ad and get 10% off your greenhouse purchase. This offer is only valid at the greenhouse location. But C&H also has succulents, houseplants, home decor items, and much more available at the guest house in Republic. C&H Plants, turning Republic green since 1995.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Republic on top 13-2 as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. And they've got a lot of changes, but it's kind of hard to see the numbers on the front of their uniforms, so I'm not sure who's playing where out there. I'll do my best. Comes Jared Hughes back out. I don't know if, I'm not sure what that was. Bryce Messier was over there at first base, and then Hughes came out. So Hughes is at first, and Usgaard's still pitching, and the first pitch is up and in to the leadoff hitter for Hillcrest, Ethan Cates. Cates, the second baseman, struck out his first time up. It seems like it's been about 2 days since Hillcrest batted. And the next pitch is a strike, and the count is even 1-1. Can't be easy for Usgaard to be warm after that long layoff. Backhand play, throw across the diamond is in time. Great play by the shortstop, Vincent Pyatt. No, that was Blancett. So Blancett stayed in, and that was a good play by Mekhi Blancett. couldn't tell till he turned around and I could see the big number on the back of his jersey who was out there. So good backhand and throw across the diamond. And the first batter is retired. Two and 0 count to Braxton Baker. Next one fouled out of play. Two and 1. Braxton Baker watches the next one bounce up there. That's ball 3. And ball 4. So a little bit low. And Braxton Baker walks. He's on for the first time. Hillcrest only has 2 hits, both in the first inning. And that pitch is outside, bounced up there. Good play by Beckner. Muscard comes to the stretch, pitches, and that one is low and out. Ball 2. Swinging a chopper to the right side. It is fielded by Usgard, and he got it while it was still fair. So the batter kind of watched it thinking it was going to go foul. That was Griesmer, and he's retired. 1-3. Runner moves up to second base. That's Baker. But good heads-up play by Usgard to get over there and get it. It was going to go foul, but he hustled over and made the play. One and 0 now to Cannon Brayfield. Nope, that's not Cannon Brayfield either. Another change. That is Cooper Hewitt. Next pitch is a strike. They say Hewitt offered at it. And it's 1-2 to Cooper Hewitt. And he swings at the next one, pops it up. McWaters comes in and makes the catch in foul territory. And that ends the inning. (13-2) the score. And we're going to take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
With virtual grocery shopping, birthday parties, and even yoga, it seems everyone is doing things virtually. At Cox Health, we have 2 virtual care options to make it even easier to get the care you need from your home or workplace. Virtual visits on demand to see the first available Cox Health provider, and our new virtual visits for primary and specialty care. Now, you can schedule a virtual appointment for adult wellness exams and other routine care with a physician you already know and trust. To learn more, visit Cox Health at coxhealth.com.
Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen, pizza, pasta, perfection. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we got you back. Cracker Jack Shack.
So we go to the top of the fifth, and the Tigers are on top, 13-2. Connor Sandridge will pinch hit for Kyle Hill to lead off here in the fifth. And a new pitcher for Hillcrest is Cole Griesmer. Griesmer started the game at third base, and he's out there to pitch here in the fifth. Third pitcher of the day for the Hornets, who trail 13-2. And next pitch is in the dirt. Both of them have bounced up there so far. And it's 2-0. Sandridge waits for the next one, and he hits it hard to center field, but right at the center fielder, who backs up a couple of steps and makes the catch. So Sandridge is retired. And here comes Tyler Burks to pinch hit. First at bat for Burks, and he swings and lines it foul hard down the right field line. Bounded off the fence. And he'll step back in. Bryce Messier on deck. Next pitch is low. And the count is even on Tyler Burks, 1-1. Republic scored one run in the top of the first. Hillcrest took the lead 2-1 at the end of the first inning. Next one to Burks is a called strike. 1-2. But Republic retook the lead in the top of the second with 3. They added one more in the fourth. It was 5-2, and then they put up an 8 spot in the top of the fourth, and they lead it by 11, 13-2. Next pitch to Burks is on the way, and he leaned in and let it hit his arm, and I don't think the umpire's not going to let him get away with it. He stuck his arm out, and it's 2-2. Well, you don't see that called very often, but he definitely did stick the elbow out. I got to hand it to him for trying, though. Here's the next one. Outside, 3-2. And ball 4 to Burks. So Burks walks, and Messier will come to the plate. Messier 0 for 2. He walked and scored. his last time up in that big fourth inning. And Griesmer comes to the stretch. And takes a big cut, but swings and misses. There goes the runner down to second, and he slides in safely. Kind of a delayed steal there. I think he saw the ball bounce. He wasn't going initially, but when the ball hit the turf, he took off. So a stolen base for Burks. And Messier has him in scoring position. Watches that one go low, 1-1. Ace McWater's on deck. And a swing and a ground ball back to the pitcher. He dropped the ball, picks it back up, and throws to first. Oh, Griesmer let it drop out of his glove. Runner moves up. Burks is now on third, and Messier is retired 1-3. There are 2 outs now. And McWaters, nope. McWaters was on deck. But now it is Ryan Epperson who stands in. And he grounds it to third. Throw across the diamond is going to be high, and a run will score. Epperson is going to take second base as they're going to call interference on the first baseman. And I don't know if he would have beaten that out or not. I think he would have been out. I think that's an error. And then after he got tangled up, they award him second base. So fielder's interference. We've had a little bit of everything today. 14-2 now, Republic on top. And the first pitch is a strike to Adam Brown. All I can say is they didn't have rosters at the main gate, but thank goodness that Kurt Plotner lists all of his players' numbers on the score sheet on his lineup card. Ground ball to short, throw across is in time, and the side is retired. So Brown grounds out 6-3. Tigers score one more run without the benefit of a base hit. And we go to the bottom of the fifth. It's 14-2 Republic. We're going to take another break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they would love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. or 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12. Doors open at 6. Service begins at 6:30. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram or online at destinychurch.me. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. They're also home to our Retmo football show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ.
All right, bottom of the fifth, just about ready to get underway here. It's the 1-2-3 hitters. And London Hayes, the leadoff man, is in there for Hillcrest. And he swings and misses, and a new pitcher for Republic, and that's Cole Isles. That one's low, and it's 2-1. London Hayes walked and scored in the top of the first inning. Grounded out to the second baseman in the second. And Isles throws a strike, and the count is even, 2-2. And a swing and a little weak ground ball to first. Ball is dropped, picked up, and out. Tyler Burks grabbed at it, and it kind of went off the tip of his glove. And then he picked it up and stepped on the bag, and Hayes is retired. Three unassisted. And Colby Baker will stand in. Baker is 0 for 2. He reached on an error and came around to score in the first inning. And watches the first one from Isles go low. Avery Grant on deck for Hillcrest. And Isles throws a fastball. It's popped weakly into center field, and the catch is made. So 2 quick outs, and Cole Isles trying to get this one done. A 12-run lead for the Tigers. And the pitch from Isles is high, 1-0. Brady Esgard really settled down after that slow start. First 2 batters of the game came around to score for Hillcrest, and nobody else has scored since. 2-1 the count to Avery Grant, who singled and then grounded it out to the shortstop. He swings and misses at a Cole Isles fastball. It's 2-2. Landon Clark on deck if Grant can extend the game. And Isles trying to put him away. Here's the pitch. And a curveball is skied into right field. And that is going to do it. Third out of the inning. Fly out to right field. And the Tigers win it 14-2. So after 5, the game will end. Republic scored in every inning. And they win it by 12, 14-2. We're going to take one more quick break, and I'll be back to wrap up the broadcast after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
So the Tigers win their first game of the season, 14-2 over Hillcrest. They scored a run in every inning. It was 2-1 Hillcrest after the first inning, but then Republic scored 3 in the second, 1 in the third, 8 in the fourth, 1 more in the fifth. And they win it by the final score of 14-2. Republic is 1-2. Winning pitcher was Brady Esgard. He pitched 4 innings and allowed 1 earned run. And the losing pitcher for Hillcrest was Landon Clark. Tigers will be back in action on Thursday. They will host Rogersville, and we will have that game beginning with the pregame show presented by Destiny Church right around 4:20 or so, with the first pitch scheduled for 4:30 on Thursday. And then after that, we're going to tear down the equipment when that's over and go across the way to the soccer field. So we'll have two broadcasts on Thursday. Baseball followed by soccer. The varsity soccer should begin around 6. So we'll probably miss the beginning of that, but we'll do our best to get as much of that in there as well. So we'll look forward to that, and that's going to do it for today. Tigers win it 14-2. I lost track of the score. They took it off the scoreboard. I looked up and couldn't find it. 14-2 the final. Tigers are winners today. They get their first win of the season, and that's going to do it. Thanks for watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports, and so long from Hillcrest High School.